So, good evening, ma'am, and good evening, sir.
Good evening, Khalid.
So, first of all, I want to congratulate you guys for passing out the.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, can we start the sir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sir. My first question for Dr. Shareef, sir. And sir, in which year you started preparing for FMGE while in Bishkek, sir?
In Bishkek, while I'm in 5th year, at the starting itself, I used to take this Marrow app. I took Plan C for 2 years. So I started to study from Marrow app. So I started from basic subjects, from anatomy, biochem. I built up this basic concepts, and then I entered main subjects, and I started my preparation till my final year.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Ma'am, same question for you, ma'am.
Took Marrow app in my final year, but I haven't studied all subjects. Frankly speaking, I just studied 6 subjects, that too not perfectly. After going into like Arrays Institute only, I started studying hard. And if you didn't take any app till now, I suggest you not to take any app now. If you have took like before 1 year, then it's okay. From those apps, you study main subjects. That means if you're planning to join in any kind of institute, you just study only main subjects from those apps. And then go to the institute, and there you just only follow those institute materials. Don't read these apps and institute materials together. I suggest you. You can't read that much syllabus.
That's okay, ma'am. That's okay. And sir, it's a question for you, sir. Sir, how many subjects have you completed while in Bishkek, sir? Before
till the final year, I studied all 19 subjects. And I did
okay, sir.
Few subjects I did revisions, and I built some concepts, and I went to coaching center. See, before going coaching center, you have to build yourself some concepts because within 6 months, all 19 subjects with detailed concepts, no one will teach us. So they will teach us only some few concepts, and whichever they ask in MCA exam. So try to prepare entire subject before going to coaching center, so that you can build at least your own self some knowledge. It will be useful in every time. See, building our own knowledge, it doesn't lose anything. So try to read before going to coaching center. And those who are in first year, second year, third year, I don't know how many are there. So starting from first year itself, then in the final year now, you are unstoppable. See, most of the people will think like they will study only for classes, and they will do PPTs and etc. And they will waste time. So in the 5th year, we realized ourselves, Array, we wasted 4 years like that. So we started in 5th year starting itself, because it's 19 subjects, and that too all concepts, that content, everything is hard. So try to read some, at least whenever you realize, start itself only. Don't lag go, we'll study that 6 months, everyone is passing like that. See, 50% will pass. What about 50% who didn't pass by studying only 6 months? Just to think that also. So study well.
Okay, sir. Ma'am, your same question, ma'am. How many subjects you have completed? Can you
already told? I just studied 6 subjects from Marrow perfectly. I studied all subjects, like 19 subjects. I didn't study completely. Whatever subjects I studied is like 6. And then
okay,
after going to institute only, I completed the remaining all subjects.
Ma'am, can you tell what is your major source for preparation?
For me?
Yes, ma'am.
Like talking about apps, or
yeah,
to choose any institute?
Yeah, any app. Yeah, any app.
If app means, I can't say this source is good or this source, because everything, like every app has the same topics which are required for the exam. whatever the app you took, you just don't feel regret after that. I didn't take this app, like that. You don't feel. You just start reading you just start preparing from those apps perfectly. Now, if you want to choose any kind of institute, then I suggest Arrays for sure, because there we have really a very good faculty there.
Okay, ma'am. Sir, sir, how many hours did you prepare per day? How can you manage?
As you all know, in abroad, we can't be fit for a full day. So after going classes and after reaching at home, I'll take for rest for 1 or 2 hours. Then at evening sessions, means I will used to study for means not like confirmly like 4 hours, 5 hours. Whenever I feel to study, then only I will start. So at least at a day, I used to study some content. Means I didn't waste it like full days like that. So like that, slowly, one step. Then finally, at the end of 6th year, I completed this 19 subjects. In starting days, no one will be like sitting for 6 to 8 hours. It's not possible. So try to study at least 2 hours, then 2.5 hours, 3 hours, like that. Just to slowly start to study, because at a time, no one will sit in a chair for a long hours. So try to build that capacity mainly. In coaching centers, they used to take from morning till evening 6, 7, sometimes 9 p.m. also. So you have to build that capacity, that grasping power, and that your body energy, your stamina, everything you have to maintain. So you have to prepare before itself while coming to coaching centers.
Okay,
So
sir.
just slowly build your study.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Ma'am, how much time did you spend for MCQs, ma'am? It's because it's very important, right?
Yeah, I seriously want to tell about this, because you don't believe, literally I have done I gave only one grant test. There really I did big mistake. I am saying you all guys, please don't do that. From the beginning, the day when you join the institute, from the beginning, give some time for doing MCQs for sure. And doing MCQs means not just like reading the question and answering to the question. Please just, while you're reading the question, put all your mind into that particular question. Even if you know the answer also, please don't give answer so hurriedly. Just read the question twice before you're solving the MCQs. Here where I did mistake, that thing I realized 4 days before the exam, where I can do nothing. So please do MCQs from the beginning. And also do past 5 years previous recall questions also, for sure. Give special time for MCQs. We feel like we don't have time for reading theory itself, so that we'll skip MCQs. But don't do that. Give some time for MCQs.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, it's a question for you, sir. Sir, if we follow the coaching center completely, can we get good results, sir?
Yeah, absolutely sure. Because they'll teach all 19 subjects with the best content. So from the day one till the exam, if you maintain that same consistency, that same strategy, and you will study everything, each and everything, you will get passed. But my small suggestion is don't depend on building basics after going there. So if you study before itself, after going there, it will be easy for you only. So you'll get multiple revisions. So don't try to depend only for the 6 months. Just study how many subjects if you can, like at least 5 subjects, 6 subjects, so that after going that at least 1 month you can save for multiple revisions like that. So, but your question is right. If you study now from day one till the exam, it will get good results.
Okay, sir. Sir, what do you suggest for us, online or offline mode for coaching? Could you
See, I don't know every coaching center, but I studied in RISE. So their online faculty is good and offline faculty is also good. So whichever you will take, online or offline, just go through that content and solve MCQs. and try to study that content and do multiple revisions. That's it. Every coaching center is giving their best, whether online or offline.
Okay, sir. Ma'am, if I ask you from which subject we should begin first and end with which subject, ma'am?
Like,
I mean, the important subjects first.
Before like you join any institute, here itself you have to be clear with all your concepts, like subjects like surgery, obs gynae, and PSM. And what is another subject? We have 4 main subjects you have to prepare from now.
Medicine.
Medicine. These 4 subjects you have to be perfect. Like before you go, already many of you took apps like Mara and Prepladder, right? So from those apps, you start reading these subjects from now.
Okay, ma'am. Sir, sorry, sir. How many grant tests have you given, sir, before giving F?
Frankly, I'm saying I gave only 1 grant test. See, at that time, how I felt like this, doing grant test, it will take my 3 hours, 4 hours, so that I lose my time. Yeah, instead of that grant test, I can study small subjects, I will do revisions, like that I thought. See, doing grant test is good. So everyone do grant test and do MCQs and prepare. Actually, I did only 1
Okay,
grant test. Later, I realized that, okay, if I'll do, I may get more marks like that. I may know my mistakes, everything. So I suggest to people that do grant test also, whatever they give.
Okay, sir. Sir, for us, it's my question. Sir, how can we? Is there any shortcut for getting FMGE? Because we can't study 19 subjects because there is less time right now.
Okay, see, you study before going to coaching center, study how many subjects you can and do revisions. Don't let them to go like one reading and don't leave it. If you study five subjects, do revisions. Because if you will not revise, automatically you will forget after 1 month. You will not remember anything. You will get confused whether this or that. So whatever subjects you took and take one paper and plan it. Before going to India, how many subjects I can and revisions. So plan like that, do that subjects and go for coaching center. And after going to coaching center, you will get all 19 subjects, contents and everything. So there you can prepare well.
Okay, sir. Ma'am, how is your preparation on the last month, ma'am? I mean, November. What we should do before 1 month for exam?
Before 1 month means you have to do as many as revisions you can. Then you shouldn't have any subject like starting from the beginning. You shouldn't be like that. Before 1 month, you have to be like reading all the 19 subjects at least twice. And then last month, you should do as many as revisions you can, and also MCQs. Lot of MCQs you have to do. MCQs you can choose any source, but while reading some particular subject, don't go for different sources, because at that time you'll definitely confuse with all, and you'll end up without knowing anything. You'll be so confused then. That is the month you have to be very clear with all your concepts in each and every subject. I'll tell you one thing, like even as I told you in MCQs, while you are doing, you have to put all your mind into that while reading the question I told you. In the same way, while you're reading the theory part, there also you have to be like, obviously while you're doing revision, you feel like you have 19 subjects to read. So what you will feel is like completing one subject very fast. Because I have 18 more subjects. You'll be feeling like this in last 1 month. But please don't do that. While you're reading one subject, please make sure that you're clear with all your concepts. Then only go to another subject. Even if you have studied 10 subjects, 15 subjects, no issues. Before you will be reading 19 subjects already once. in last 1 month, reading 50, like means revising 15 subjects perfectly is enough. So don't do that, like reading fast and all. Make sure you're clear with all your concepts in one particular subject, whatever the subject you're taking. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, now we feel it's very low, sir, because we didn't start it yet for the preparation. So is it same happened with you guys when you are in Bishkek, sir?
See, don't feel low, because see, simply I'm saying that it's just a 300 marks MCQ test. Easily you will get 150. See, in this MCA exam, just have to do smart work. For example, taking that 4 main subjects, you will get more than 120 plus marks. So like that, if you choose wisely, for example, 10 subjects or 13 subjects like that, if you do multiple revisions and you will be like, Pakka, I can do any question from this. Like that, if you prepare, easily you will get above 180, 190, like that. And see, don't go like only limited subjects. One more thing, we can do mistakes in 4 main subjects or some other subjects, so that other subjects will be bonus for us. So they will balance these marks. So most of the people will think that like 4 main subjects, okay, 120 plus, these subjects, okay, 200 plus, I studied, okay, I'll get 150. If you lose for 50 also, okay, out of 200, 150 I'll get. See, that is the main mistake everyone will do. See, don't go like that. Study 19 subjects. See, if you will take, for example, most of the people will not study this forensic and the psychiatry like that. See, they will give only direct questions. If you don't know that medicine question, or if you do that mistake, you can get 1 mark from these one-liners. Don't study, if you can't study this full subject, that small subjects, okay, go for main contents. Already in coaching centers, they will give main content. You can go just once like this, yeah, in rapid revision. So you can study at least once. If you study at least once while doing MCQ on screen, you will get something recall. Hey, I studied this one. Okay, yeah, this is the answer. After coming out of the exam, if you will get good results, then you will feel very happy. See, just keep one motto itself. I have to study 19 subjects revisions and grand test, 19 subjects. That's your target. Don't go like 11 subjects, 12 subjects like that. That's my suggestion.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank
you
you
ask one question, like what to choose, online or offline. And
yes,
please don't ask this question, because that thing you have to know by yourself, like what kind of person you are. Because some people can't read through online and some can't read by offline. You just take your take some time for yourself and decide what kind of person you are, because only you will know how you can manage to study without any distractions, in which source is best for you. That thing only you have to know by yourself.
Yeah. Because most of the people will not sit continuously while seeing mobile screen or tabs. They can't study from mobile because they will get distracted by any WhatsApp, Instagram, like that. So if you are good enough in online, then go for online. If you can't study like in online mode, go for offline mode. Both are
there
same.
are many people like who scored more in offline, and also people like who scored more in offline, more marks in online as well. Because that thing depends on you, how you can manage to study.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, once again for your valuable information. So now my colleague Lokesh will continue.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Khalid. Hi, sir. Hi, ma'am. First of all, congrats, sir and ma'am, for your success. We are very happy, sir, actually. For after seeing the results, after seeing that you passed all, we are very happy, sir. Sir, I have a couple of questions. I think both of you, anyone can answer, sir. We heard that some questions went beyond FMGE standards, and teachers are also warning that these kind of questions you will get from now onwards. And this kind of standard, they increased the standard of questions also, so it may be different from previous years also and all. So what you would say, sir, about these questions? Whether we have to worry about that, or it's nothing like that?
I'll tell you one thing about that. Even if you get like questions like which you don't know, there won't be more than like 70 or 80 questions will be like that maybe. But remaining all questions will be like, you will be knowing for sure, definitely. Please keep concentration on those questions and those concepts. You no need to worry about other questions which are so difficult. If you read perfectly with some plan from the beginning, you will be able to answer definitely more than 150 questions for sure from that. And like there should be one plan. First thing, knowing what kind of person you are, online or offline, as you told. And then second point, whatever the source you take, online or offline, please do attend all the classes for sure without missing. And that will help you in doing more revisions. And third point, MCQs, as I told you. Fourth point, do as many as revisions you can. I'm not saying like one revision, two revision, three revision. I'm not saying like that. Do how many you can. If you follow these 4 points, that doesn't matter. Like what you told, difficult questions which you got, you can overcome those questions if you follow these 4 points for sure.
Thank you, ma'am. And ma'am, will marks make any difference in getting seat in internship? Whether they consider marks, how many marks, whether those who got more marks, they get the good seat, good college like that. Is the marks making any difference?
I think till now there are no any difference like who scored more marks and who scored less marks will be like this and all. But from this year they are saying like they will say us one some college where we have to study. Till now it was like we can choose college wherever we want to do internship. But now they are saying that depending upon the like score, they will give us college. They will tell us where we have to do internship. But we're not sure about that. We have to know that. After knowing, we'll let you know.
Thank you, ma'am. And sir, last question. What did you do to refresh yourself in between studies, and what is your, is there any suggestions, sir, you can give to refresh ourselves? And you also can also.
See, refreshment. See, we used to take some energy drinks for not getting sleeps like that.
I'm sure you will get sleep because sitting morning to evening, anybody, it's difficult for everyone. Somewhere you will feel sleepy. On that time, we used to go have coffee, having stings, not to sleep and all. We did these things.
So coffee and energy drinks.
Yeah, for sure you will get habituated to those.
See, if you feel tensed or something, go and talk with the favorite persons. You can call your family members. You can call your sisters or who have their small kids like that. We can have some fun time, and again you can come back and we can start studying. See,
Excuse me,
main
sir.
thing is
I have question. Ajit here. Only energy drink and coffee, sir, or anything more?
see, if you go for movie like that, it will consume more time. See, movies
We're
like that,
writing movies, grandest.
2 or in 2 months like that, at least okay, one movie it's fine. For every refreshment, if you go for movies or malls, everything, it will take more time. So just till the exam, see, we have to suffer. That's it. We have to study. We have to crack this exam like that. Just focus. Automatically, you will not go anywhere. Just you will go for coffee and you will come automatically. That's it.
Also, like we got time, so we went twice or thrice, but you will be not having time. We got postponed our exam, you know well. You will be not having that much time to watch movies and all.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, sir. We wish and we hope for your success in your future. We are eagerly waiting to working with you, sir.
Lokesh.
Yes, sir.
You asked one
Yes, sir.
question, sir. They will give out of syllabus like that, everything. See, they will give question like that, which we don't know. Like framing is different. See, personally, how I will do means, if I don't know question, means something I will know. Some what is that question is asking. I will go for options. I just do rule out. Like okay, this option, okay, this one related to that concept. Why he gave to this particular words. So I just rule out 1, 2, at least 2. I rule out, and then out of 2 I will be confused. Then I will go for some deeply like okay, this is 80%. This is correct answer. Like that, I used to choose these answers like that. See, after studying 19 subjects, if they give out of syllabus also, you can easily rule out these options. Don't go that question and don't think answer in your mind. Just smart work, do smart work. Just see options, what he's asking, and he's asking treatment or what is. Then first to see options and then go for question, so that you can easily get your answer in your mind. You are reading from first word to last word, you are reading question array. Okay, what is this concept, I don't know, like that. Don't go like that. First is the options, what he is asking. He's asking treatment or diagnosis, or what is this he's asking. So just the options. Okay, go for question and read everything, and okay, what he's asking at the end, accept or which of the true or like that will give. You can choose the correct answer. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Studying all 19 subjects and you are going to exam, you are unstoppable. You guys will nail it, pakka.
Thank you, sir. So many participants have some questions. So let's talk about them one after one. So first question we got is, so the person who not yet started preparing. So we have 80 videos from medicine. So is it good to start medicine right now, or can we wait till arise or some institution talks about it?
I personally will tell for those who haven't studied, started till now, please don't go through apps for sure, because in apps there will be a lot of videos, and you don't have time to revise all those videos. When you last 1 month, you can't revise all those. If you start from now, if you have started before, that's okay. But if you're planning to start from now through apps, I suggest no. Just go read those particular subjects from institute itself. That is more than enough if you're perfect there.
Okay, ma'am. So, sir, your opinion on this?
Means I suggest that if you have, for example, till July like that, if you have like 3 or 4 months, see, you can build at least some subjects knowledge. This in coaching centers, they'll give what is main content and all subjects. Uh, Before going to coaching center with empty mind, it's not good. Means I'm suggesting that, okay, whichever app you purchased or you are following any YouTube sessions or app divisions, anything, just study how much you can, then go for coaching center and study how much you can, like before going two main subjects at least, whether medicine, surgery, or PSM or obs gynae, anything, just two, at least two subjects, and small minor subjects, and basic subjects. If you go with that, you can easily do multiple revisions and you will build concepts there.
And sir, we have one more question, that during these last month, so you got your exam postponed. So in this 1 month, how you face this situation? Because it's not that easy to get the exam postponed, right? So what is your scenario at that time?
See, when we heard that news, suddenly our mind is blank, don't know what to do. We prepared, see, we are going per day one subject like that, we are going. Before 10-12 days, we got a news like that, exam was postponed. Well, suddenly everyone, see, not only us, everyone came outside and they're calling and chit-chatting everything. What is this? What is this? What is this? Everyone minds become blank. So few people went home, or few people they have owned their plans. We don't know. We took rest for 2-3 days. Again, we back to library and again we started ourselves, because we thought that okay, this is the best time. If you waste this again, because we felt that tension and everything, like we are still incomplete, like that we felt during that December 4th when they said that exam. So we should not repeat. We should not repeat this same this tension and everything pressure at that time. So already we experienced, or we should not repeat like this. So again, after 2-3 days break, again we started again studying.
So sir, we had one more question, that already ma'am said that please skip the topics if you not yet started till now. So is it okay to skip subjects like surgery and option gain and depend only on institutions?
Yeah, you can study directly from institutes, but I am suggesting is that out of 4, at least study 2. If you study medicine, at least you feel like, okay, I know something, the diseases after coming India. If you see your relatives, okay, I can diagnose, okay, he is having asthma, he is having COPD, anything, something you will feel some content. So at least I am suggesting that at least study 2 subjects out of 4. If you can't study complete medicine, you can skip this ECG's part. So whichever main content is there, or systems, go for it. And surgery also do for same. If you can study full subjects, you can. So I'm suggesting that at least study 2 subjects. It will be useful there, because at a time, after going coaching center, that studying 4 main subjects is something hard for you people. So build some concepts. If you can't study full subject, also build some concepts whichever you like.
Okay, sir. And about the accommodation, food, and experience in last 6 months or in your institutional time, how it's for you, and what are the expenditure you got from there?
Accommodation means like there you will be having girls hostels nearby institute, and also boys hostels also will be available. But if you are like group of friends will be interested like taking one room, whatever, like taking one rooms or flats, or being in hostel, you don't get food like food facilities. You have to have food outside only for sure, like paying to some mess food, or there will be nearby some food will be available, there you have to eat. That is about accommodation. You can ask us personally about girls, and also boys you can ask him. This is there are few questions in chat box. I would like to answer some.
Okay, ma'am, please continue.
There was someone is asking, can we postpone major subjects like surgery, ops to the last years? Like if you are in first year, second year, third year, please do study those subjects from now, because not only for exam, not only for this exam, those are the subjects which are very helpful in your practical life also. So please start reading from the beginning those subjects. But if you are final year, like if you start from now those 4 subjects, and after coming to the institute, follow the institute. And questions about food, accommodation, and living cost, I have already told you. And question bank from Marrow or Prep, which is better for now. You can choose any question bank. Doing MCQs, any source is good. There is no particular source you can do from here. Any source is better for doing MCQs.
Okay, ma'am. So one more question, especially for ma'am, that is it safe in Hyderabad especially for girls in hostels, and is it okay
Definitely
to
it
live there?
is safe there. There are many hostels safe in the sense it depends on us also. And hostel and all, it is very safe. I can say that for sure. I have been in hostel beside the institute. If anyone wants to know about those details, can contact me.
And we have one more question, that what about the library? So almost the whole time from morning to evening you are going to spend in institute itself. So how library helps you? Is it required to take library card or not?
Library.
Yes, ma'am, about library.
I suggest you to take library, because in classrooms it will be like they will be closing the classroom at 12, 1 o'clock they will close. You might be interested in reading more than that. After going to your room, you can't study for sure. So I suggest you to take a library. In library means 24/7 it will be available. You can study how much time you want. You can come morning, on what time you want to come. So I suggest library. and you have to take before, like going itself, you pay for library, because at the end of like last few months, you don't get library. It will be filled.
Okay, ma'am. So, sir, a question for you. So you are not in hostel, right? So you took a room and you are living in it. So what is your
Yeah.
experience in this, and what you suggest to the future people?
See, near institute, everywhere surroundings rooms are available. Actually, how me and my friends did was, we contacted that person. Means already we were taking coaching from Marais. We contacted that person, and means after exam they leave that room. So we contacted them, and from there we took that owner's number, and we contacted him. And actually, we are joining in July, and in May itself we contacted him, and he said that okay, yeah, in June month it is free, maybe someone will get. So actually we booked 1 month before itself, and we paid extra money, and we took means just 2 minutes distance only from coaching institute, because if it is far means for walking itself or for vehicles some disturbances will get. So for that we before only we planned in May itself, and we arranged everything, that room and the distance and what are facilities around us, like that we planned, and we took that room.
And so coming to academics again, what is the main motto for you to keep your consistency good?
Pass this exam. Definitely, everyone will think like that. We have studied already 6 years there. We have many of us like wasted 1 year taking long terms and all. There only we have faced lot of pain. Definitely have to take seriously. Already you took seriously so that you went abroad to study MBBS. About parents and all, after passing, how they will feel, you don't know. You'll be knowing only after you pass this exam. That feeling and all. To see that feel, you have to pass for sure. You'll be thinking about that.
Sir, so your opinion on this, sir?
Yeah. One second question, Ashwin.
So what is the main thing which made you keep consistent on this?
Just so we have to pass this exam. Mainly we have to put our motto, we have to clear this exam in first attempt itself. No other like routes, we have to go like this. Just I have to go for this coaching center, I have to follow this all 19 subjects, and I have to clear this exam. Just keep that focus itself. See, I suggest one more thing. See, if you'll go for any institute, not only arise anything, if you'll go that institute, try to build all 19 subjects from that institute. Most of the people will think that, okay, I studied once this, now in this October month, I'll go for this. I will go for pre-planner, and I will study that fastly in 2x, I'll study all these videos. So don't combine this contents, because you will get confused at the end. So whenever you will become perfect, like in 19 subjects from that coaching institute, I will suggest that go for in YouTube sessions. They'll keep rapid revisions. Just go through it. Mostly they will say same content and everything. Maybe you can get some mnemonics or some extra points in that. You can note in one book. Or if you have this arise notes, you can add at that content, you can add that extra point, and you can highlight it, so that at the end, while you are revising before 1 month, if you'll open that book, you will have arrays content, that rapid division contents, and everything, all sources contents will be there. So just follow first one content from whichever institute you will go. After that only go for other sources, rapid divisions, like that. Before that, don't go like today this, next day this, next day this. Don't go like this.
Just stick on to one source. If you're not understanding that subject from that particular source, then only go for another source. Don't make yourself confused with using all different sources.
For example, if you are taking, for example, Marrow or PEP, anything, If you study one subject in this and you are perfect in that, any question you can do. If you are after going there, if you don't like that content, it is less like that. You can study this content only, whichever you prepared before only, and that content and your extra content, whichever from app you study like that. See, knowledge is incomplete. It will be, you have to study, you have to get some knowledge, extra knowledge like that. There is no end for getting knowledge. You have to study, 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 study itself.
Sir, Shareef sir, as we know that we have a GOS exam in our final year, right? So
Yeah.
is there any we should make a separate preparation for this exam, or we can cover while we are preparing for FMG?
See, there is no difference. For example, you are using app, right? In final gross exam, you will be having this therapy, surgery, and some clinical based and obs gynae like that. If you are preparing this from apps, it's enough. Same content will be there, because you will get if you prepare this content, it's enough. And some contents which are like table forms or any keywords, key points, or points will be there in our lectures, because some ma'ams will ask that points. Tell me that difference. Tell me these points. Tell me this like that. So study this from app only, and just go through that PDFs randomly. We can easily do this process.
Thank you, sir.
So
Actually, we use this content only. Actually, we used to take this marrow planner. So we applied this theory, this concepts, everything in classes itself, because everything they will cover in apps. No? So we, for example, today this topic, we used to study yesterday night, and we will go with that content like that we prepared. So I'm sharing this.
and sir, I have a genuine question now. So as we talked about KRSU, how the KRSU teaching affected your MJ exam? At least it affected somehow or not at all?
See, genuinely, I'm saying others, I don't know, but we got good faculty. Means our therapy department or whichever we got, some better. I think you people also know some few teachers are good in teaching. So we got those teachers. So it was some helpful in completing a test in medicine, surgery, or ops gynae, because there are some strict teachers and they are teaching some good content also. So we used to study from app and their content. So it was some helpful for us.
So ma'am, what is your opinion on this?
As he told, there are some teachers which really helped us, like reading few subjects. Therapy, they third batch, they really got a good ma'am. We felt so sad for them. We haven't got that ma'am. Our ma'am is like so chill. So we haven't studied anything medicine there in Bishkek. After coming to institute only, I have started reading. Priyansh Jain in our institute areas, he really teaches us very well. If we just attend his classes, that is more than enough. It will take hardly 3 hours, 4 hours to just revise his notes. Priyansh Jain classes really helped me a lot. As I didn't study medicine when I was in Bishkek, I studied like prep ladder from prep Deepak Marwa's classes, but not all. But Priyansh Jain really, his classes lectures helped me a lot. And coming to the KRSU, not all faculty, but there are some good faculty, I can say.
One more
Okay,
thing,
ma'am. Because
see, just one thing. See, teachers, how they will teach or how they will treat us, it's secondary, because our future is in our hands. Actually, we are preparing from other sources apps and everything. We have to crack this Indian exam. So we have to build our knowledge and everything for our own self studies and everything. We have to give some space for our own study. See, they will teach and they will do. It's their wish, university. But future is in our hands only. So studying our own self, it will give us for more success.
thank you, sir.
Not only in our
And
KRSU, even in Indian colleges also, mostly students depend upon seniors while studying and all. It all depends on us, how we study, how we plan towards our studies and all. It doesn't depend. After coming to this university's life, nothing depends on teachers, I guess, everywhere.
Yes, ma'am. And actually, the thing is, we had we had you guys, like my seniors, to guide us in a proper way. But for you people, there is no proper guidance, I feel, because very few people got out from our KRSU. And how you tackle this situation? Because you not even have a proper path, and you might feel depressed, or your mental status is not equal in all the times. So how you guys overcome from this?
I have good friends also sometimes in those situations to overcome those situations. For me, I have good friends, and also I have one senior to guide me from other universities. From our university, there is Rajna, you know everyone's Rajna. And from other universities, talk to anyone that you are close with. There is nothing wrong in knowing how to prepare, because we will be in that state so confused. Even for us, after joining there few months, it was so difficult for us. We were in a state so confused what to like. We have to follow Marrow, Prep Ladder, we have to go through apps, or only stick on to this institute materials. We got so confused there. Literally after that, talking to the many of them, we got some clarity, like we have to follow only one source. We shouldn't drag like all sources, putting all sources together. Nothing will help us. This is for sure. We have to keep this in your mind. Even if you are saying this, you will be thinking like after going there again, you will be thinking like Marrow, Prep Ladder, again this institute, that institute. You will be thinking for sure. Please don't do that. Just follow only one source. That is enough.
So, sir,
My personal experience, I'm saying, see, I already told you that I studied 19 subjects and I did some revisions. Frankly, I'm saying after going to coaching center, finishing that content and revising that content and doing MCQs itself completed my 6 months. I didn't open this Marrow books or anything, nothing, because I have hope that okay, I study and I have some extra knowledge in my mind. If I see questions, means some questions I got from out of syllabus from RS content, then I solved some questions. Then okay, I used to do extra questions whichever I'll get. Before, by this I am suggesting every junior to. So I'm suggesting that one main thing. Just build some knowledge before itself. It will be useful in any situation.
okay, sir. So, ma'am, actually, in my situation, I not yet completed one subject completely, but I touched many subjects, few topics. So it was really confusing and it was really messy for me. So, what are the suggestions you give in these situations?
Even me, I was in that state before I went to some institute. I was also so confused, like to choose what, like this institute or this one. I was also so confused because I also didn't complete any subject perfectly. I know that myself. Then I went there. I'm telling about my experience with Arise Institute. I went there. First 1 month was so difficult for me because I have this fear, like I haven't complete any subject perfectly. And my friends, they did well before. When they were in Bishkek itself, they did some subjects. They're perfect with some subjects. But me, I'm not perfect in any subject. But I read few subjects like incomplete and all. So I just believed in Arise Institute. I just believed in the faculty there. I started from the day one. I attended all the classes without missing. And also one thing you keep in mind, if today's class was completed, please try to revise that particular topic on that day itself. And also don't miss any class. If you miss one class, even that particular topic will be pending for you even till before the exam also, before the day before the exam also, it will be pending for you. So please don't do that. just believe whatever the institute teaches. That is more than enough for sure. And this thing, please keep in your mind, doing MCQs from the beginning, the day one.
Sure,
That is
ma'am.
where I did mistake, because I'm weak in doing MCQs. 10 days before the exam, I started doing MCQs perfectly, like reading the whole question, learning from others. But doing before 10 days doesn't help now. So do from the beginning.
So,
Sir,
sir,
Because doing MCQs, na, if you do that MCQ mistake, till the exam you will remember that answer. See, MCQs are most useful.
They're
Only
like
studying
game
theory
changers
and
in your
you are
future.
going, yeah.
sir,
But solving MCQs,
yeah, sir. For it's a question from one of my sub juniors, and they're asking that what is the correct time to take the app in university? Fourth, third, fifth.
yeah. My suggestion is if you can afford for 3 years, means because some apps are costly and some are like it depends on how means they can keep afford or not. So if they afford, they can start from fourth year starting itself. Because in fourth year itself, our therapy department will start. It will take fourth, fifth, sixth, 3 years, so that you can study all 19 subjects in 3 years. Because in 1 year we can't study because we have to go for classes and we have to come to hostel again. We will be tired and we'll not get that much time. So at least minimum 2 years required to complete all 19 subjects. So I suggest juniors who are in first year, take from your seniors that app, take daily 2 hours or 3 hours something, and do that anatomy or biochem, whichever is there. You study that, so that at the end, when you will come to fourth year, fifth year, so you will just do revisions. You can do multiple revisions. So don't think that after going fourth year we will take a app and we'll study from basics like that. Don't do that. Don't. That is a big mistake. So I am suggesting first years who are there. I think if there or not, I don't know. You can suggest them. Uh, Tell them try to study from first year onwards. So he will be expert in sixth year. So after coming the final exam, he will be expert in that. So you can see the difference.
really, this is a good choice, sir, because even we feel the same now. If we take or if we start preparing before, it will be good. We feels the same. So first years, please take this choice. Start from now. Um,
Yeah.
so one more question,
See,
sir.
uh, now it's your
Please continue, sir.
responsibility in KRSU. Actually, we are not in KRSU to guide the juniors because you will face in colleges or classrooms outside, you will see some juniors. So try to suggest them, try to start now itself. Later you will feel regret like that. So tell them, at least guide them, try to start now and see the result after 6 years. Then you will feel, oh, I did well like that. It's your responsibility. And tell your juniors after leaving. So at least you will do cycle like this. So our juniors, everyone is a pass percentage every will come. Then everywhere, if you see after 10 years, hey, this doctor I know, this doctor I know, all our doctors in there. So that it will be nice. So suggest them to start
Sure,
in first
sir.
year itself, not in final year or fifth year like that.
Sure, sir. So we have one more question. So, what is the most exhausting situation for you in the whole FMG process?
Once again, is
What is the most exhausting situation when you complete your FMG journey?
Hosting situations means there are nothing like that, I guess, because our mind will
Ma'am,
have to
mic.
pass. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Our mind will be like we have to pass this exam anyhow, because after that the life will be different. But this is the basic. Our mind will be like we have to pass the exam in first attempt itself. We'll be thinking like this, like this. That, and also the thing is like 2 days before the exam or 1 week before the exam, you feel so anxiety. However, the strong you are, definitely these days you will feel so anxiety, like getting low BP situation. It will be like in those times, you just please talk to someone like favorite persons. We have many seniors now to talk to also. You have to face that situation. If you are so anxiety like that, and if you go to the exam, it will affect on your exam. That thing you have to face, like cross that situation before the exam.
Okay, ma'am. So finally, is there any suggestions or tips you want to give to your juniors? Please comment it.
It's in the sense I already told you like 4 main important points. First, know yourself, online kind of person or offline kind of person. And second thing, whatever you choose, offline or online, please do attend all the classes without missing even one class, so that you'll have much time for revision. Third point, doing MCQs and also past 5-year questions. MCQs in a way you have to do, not just doing MCQs. And fourth point is do as many as revisions you can, not like 1, 2. I'm not just saying like that. Do how many you can. And someone asked like how many hours we have to study like in a day. That also just read till you get tired. Till you feel tired, just keep on studying from morning to evening, and then have small breaks. Don't sit like that from morning to evening. You can't do that. Have small breaks, like 5 minutes breaks in between. For sure, you will pass this exam if you do all these points. And also, I would like to thank everyone, like all our juniors, for being with us from the beginning, because
Thank you so
guys
much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
as how we are doing.
Thank you, ma'am.
And on the day of exam, and now after passing the exam also congratulating us on our results. Thank you so much for this wonderful session also.
You're welcome, ma'am.
So, sir, your suggestions and tips for your juniors.
Means I got some questions. I used to answer this at the end, so I'll answer this and I'll suggest all them.
Sure, sir.
Some are saying congratulations and thank you for your wishes, and some asking what is next plans, means PG or USMLE or FLAT. Till now, I don't have any plans. See, I used to think like, okay, first step is MCA, then internship. In internship, I used to think like whether PG I have to do in India or UK or somewhere. At that time, I will think. For definitely, I will share my experience. And someone asking, can we postpone major subjects like surgery or ops? See, in major subjects, at least try to complete 2, at least 2. It will be useful. And already food, accommodation, everything done. And question bank from Arrow or Tepladder. See, first mainly focus on PYQs. Whichever question they ask repeated times, and also go for that concept. Open theory content and revise that content. And then go for the grand test and also subject-wide MCQs. That is better. And yeah, everything done. Thank you for your wishes. See, now don't feel low. Main thing that everyone feel like, okay, now exam will be tough. Actually, for our seniors, they are tough, slowly increasing the level. So don't think like that. Every exam is same. If you have concept or knowledge, anything content with you, you will easily get passed. So just mainly that, remove that. Okay, I will pass or not. I will pass or not. Oh my God, what will happen? Don't think like that. Just remove that. I will pass. Just keep that. I will pass. Like that. Keep motto and start to study. And if you start now itself, also it's no problem. You will get passed. Don't worry. Because if you start now, you will study whichever strategy you have. Means if you study this subjects, do it, no problem. After going the coaching center, from the day one, if you have any queries or any doubts or any questions, how to study or which videos have to see, anything, whichever you want, you can ask us. We are always available till you will become doctor. And any
Okay, sir. So actually, this is a really special session because we are very close to you guys, especially, and this session is really realistic, I can say. And thank you for your suggestions, and it really helpful for us. And I hope your future pathways will be great and you'll achieve great success ahead. And let's conclude this session now, ma'am and sir. And thank you for coming and thank you for supporting
before
UNIKIBISHKEK.
Yashwant,
Yes, sir.
before
Continue.
concluding, I just thank to our junior batch, mostly our 2K17 batch, because from the day one when you came like our juniors, first year batch, you give your respect and to your seniors and everything in every participations or whatever it may be. Throughout the journey, you are with us only like family. So I thank everyone, your 2K17 batch.
Thank you
Thank you
so
everyone.
much, sir. From every
You are like
2K17
our
batch, thank
family.
you so much. It
And
really means a
not
lot, sir.
yeah. Personally, you 2K17 are too close to our heart, and not only 2K17 remaining juniors, because they inspired by seeing you how to treat seniors, how you should be behave with them. So because of you, they changed. So I thank each and every junior till first year who respected and who treated us like your seniors and giving respect and in our path. Thank you each and every junior.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir, let's conclude this session. If someone have some questions, I'll just contact you and I'll just share your numbers to them so they directly contact you.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Any queries, anything, anyone can contact us at any time. We'll definitely help you people.
Thank you so
Because
much,
we
sir.
are KRSU, everyone, we are like family. We are there for you people.
Have many seniors to guide you.
Yes, ma'am, we'll surely utilize these opportunities.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
guys.
sir.
Thank you for inviting us for this session.
You're
Hope this
welcome.
session is useful for you people.
Yes,
Or
sir.
any queries or anything we forget, you can ask us personally. No problem.
Sure, sir.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.